Hello, YouTube modeling community. This is Rusty Rotor. Real quick, this is like a stash ad kind of. This is what I purchased from Hobbynut Models. A lot of you don't know, but I love bourbon whiskey. I collect it when I can. It is very expensive, and I don't drink it that often, so it will build up fast. So, but when I sold this, I had to have it just for that because I want to put it in my bourbon cabinet just on display. I want to build a box stock. Mark sent me the paint to match the box art. That's how it's going to get built. I'm not putting any other detail into it. Just straight out of the box. Painted just like the box art using these decals. I do live in Kentucky. It's another reason that I liked it. So yeah, that's one stash ad. The other stash ad, I've talked about it before. I had this as a kid. It was so cool because the tires stuck out. Had these big fat wide tires on it. But the grown-up version of me now says, let's tuck these inside the bed. We're going to narrow that rear end down. How much we got to. Get these tires up inside the bed. We'll tub it out. Get that bed down level with the front. Just a slight rake. Not like it is now. We'll give it some kind of crazy paint. I don't like the intake, so we'll change the intake. We will add to the roll bar. A few little details. Nothing drastic. It's not going to be a show queen. It'll be a shelf queen. But it's one of those things, one of your favorites as a kid, and you want to, now you can do the detail. You want to improve it from the way it was built. Because I built a box stock last time and didn't have no detail whatsoever, just what came in the kit. And it was a horrible kit then. I'm expecting this to be a horrible kit now. But by modifying everything that I'm talking about doing, I shouldn't really run into any of those issues. Hopefully this fits nice now. Last time it was warped or wonky and it didn't fit right. I couldn't have it hinged. I just had it sitting down on it. As a kid, this is all super cool. This is super cool. Now as an adult, no, it's not. A truck setup like this with this type tire and sticking out this big, chances are it would wheel hop so hard and so bad that it'd probably sling the whole differential out from underneath the back of the truck. But we are going to rectify that. We're going to improve on this. And this chintzy looking fuel injection on top of this blower. Blown, yes. Different carb, probably a carb setup and different scoop. We'll probably add some plug wires, but that's about as far as we'll go with it on the engine. Main detail is rectifying all this back here, giving it a good solid cage, a little detail inside. And you can see it's sporting steelies. We're going to give it, or center lines, whatever those are supposed to represent. We're going to give it a different set of tires and wheels, and get it set up. And it very well may be, one of these sets. Even though these aren't like for a completely tub, but this will get my tires up underneath the rear end and get that rear end down and still give it the drag look. So that's very likely. We don't have to have the super big, huge, wide tires. But if need be, and we stay true to the kit, we use kit parts, we will narrow the rear end and take these tires and stick them up underneath that bed and lower that bed down a little bit. I don't like the tires or the wheels, the rims, whichever you'd like to call it, so I will probably change that. And then the intake setup. Everything else will be right out of the kit. But I wanted to get it to redo it. I love the kit. I like it the way it is. And if push come to shove, if I had to build it box stock, I would build it box stock. But I don't have to. So there's that one. And then the gift, I got my wife one of the gifts for her birthday. She eyeballed this a while back and kind of really liked it. She doesn't like that shade of pink. So we got her 57 Ford T-Bird pink. It's a lighter, like a pastel pink. But she'll be building that box stock when she gets her 37 Ford done. And I'm starting to see a theme here. She likes Fords, but she drives a Kia. when it comes to cars, guys, my wife don't care as long as it starts and takes her where she needs to go and comes back. It's all she cares about a car. That's it. So, she loves her Kia. I like it too. It is a good, solid car. I've had the car I bought it brand new in 18. It's a 2019. It still has its original brakes, tires, battery. Nothing's been replaced on the car other than one set of wiper blades in 5 years. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 5 years. Almost 5 years. It's coming up on 5 years. It's paid for. That's the sweet deal. It still looks brand new. It's got 40,000 miles on it. Can't get any better than that. But yeah, she liked it because it's pink, and her office is teal and pinks, and it's girly, and she wanted that to put up in her office. So that was her birthday gift, and like I said, we got the paint to match. Black braided lines. We got 1, 2, and 3 millimeter. That's for the Acme build, and then whatever's left I'll use on other builds. Like I said, I got the paint for the grab it here real quick. The paint for the van, or this 39 Chevy. I was right. There's the paint for her T-Bird. The off-white and the brown metallic for the 39 Chevy van. And we had to stock up on primer because my wife used a whole bottle of this doing that 37. But she did prime everything. And it was like 3 coats, 4 coats of primer. And learning how to do it, and spill a little bit and waste quite a bit. But it was a learning curve, and she learned how to airbrush, and so now we got a replenishment for what we got coming up. And that's it, guys. I will get a video out about the Vet. I believe it's a 60, between 60 and 62 Corvette is the foundation for the build. We will be using a 572 Cross Ram Iceman Collections engine. The black braided lines with purple anodized fittings. The Corvette is classic. It's black with red interior. We will open the trunk. There's not a lot of detail in there. It's just part of it. I've already had the tires and wheels made about a year ago from Ryan Jones. They're real aluminum sleeves with 3D printed centers to match the real car. And when I say match, it's exact match for tire size, height, width, the whole 9 yards. And then the stance, of course, is up to me, which pretty much bottoms the car out. It doesn't sit on the ground all the way, but it is lowered to a degree. It's a very beautiful Corvette. Custom features. The hood is cut out to let the top part of the Ram, or the Cross Ram air, stick up through, which is really cool. And if you know about Corvettes, they have from top to the bottom, they're not a real thick car. They're low profile, so you put a big engine in there like that, and part of the engine is going to stick up through the hood. So you can either run no hood or custom cut the hood to fit around the intake, and that's the way this one is. But there'll be a collage of pictures at the end of the video where you can see my inspiration picture, what I'm going for. But that'll be my build for Acme. Now that I've released all the information, I will release a video showing that and talking about what we're going to do to it and how we're going to make it as close as possible as we can, along with the 32, which we'll be finishing up here soon. We'll get back on that, so we can get that done and get it put up. I'll reveal that at the July 15th show down in Louisville, and then again at Acme, and the only two I'll be bringing to Acme is that Vet and the 32. Again, like I said, we're not expecting to win anything. We're expecting to go down and really get to take the show in this time, enjoy it, not try to get so much. I took 10 builds, and getting those all set up on the table, and then being paranoid about people touching them or moving them, and then being in pain. It was hot, and the new time, it was just all overwhelming. So I know what to expect this time, and I'm going to be prepared for it. And first step is not take so many builds. Get them set up very quickly. Minimal things. Each one will have its own little display thing. And then I can go and enjoy the vendors and enjoy the people and, everything like that. So I got a deck to finish staining. I got about 2 hours worth of staining left to do. And then I got some yard work and some other things to do. So be watching for that video. That'll probably come out first part next week. The Aqua Rod Part 3 will be out this weekend sometime, either Saturday or Sunday. Make sure your bell notifications are on. That's how you know when these videos come out. Thank you to all my past, present, and future subscribers. We are growing very slowly. Not as fast as I would like, but, hey. The faster we get there, guys, the faster this big giveaway happens. And that's a lot, guys. I mean, these are a lot. For me, somebody balling on a budget to give away a $25 set of wheels, that's $25 worth of modeling stuff I could buy. Not to sound greedy or anything, but in the realm of it. But Ryan sends us so many of these that I'll never use all of them. So I gift them, I pay it forward. That's all part of balling on a budget. Some of them I will use. Some of them I'll give away. Some of them I trade for something. I get them out there. They don't just stay with me until the day I die. But those giveaways are huge. I mean, first place is, the only thing you're really going to have to add is the glue and the paint and your time. Everything else is going to be there in front of you to build that model, or disperse it out into other builds. It's totally up to you. Second place is, I'm not famous. I signed the box. It's a complete build. You can put it in a display case and put it up on your shelf. Third place, we haven't revealed that yet. We will when we get up in the 900s. We'll reveal that all the way. The only thing you know about the third place is the Zenvac pen that we've demonstrated before. Since they went out of business, I'm not able to get more. Each place was going to get one, but unfortunately they can't. And it's more fitting to go to third place than, since first place is so big already, second place is big too, and then, third place, I want to kind of beef it up a little bit, and that we're going to include that Zach Vin pen in third place. So, that being said, you guys go out and have a great weekend, the rest of your weekend, get some modeling in. Let me know down in the comments what you think about everything so far. You thought about the stash ads? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Send me an email. I do have some shop cards left. You guys just got to email me and give me your address, and we'll trade shop cards, or I'll send you a shop card. Either way, until they're all gone. And then when the new ones come in, we will start getting those out. First place will be at Acme. That's when I'm going to release those also. So if you get a chance to come down to Acme this year, walk up, shake my hand, say hi to me, let me know who you are. I have no problem sitting and talking to you for a while, discussing anything. Or if you don't get to come to Acme, just send me an email with your address and I'll get you a shop card out. So thank you guys. Remember, Market Hobbynut Models is down below. Go pick up that Aqua Rod race team, that Thunderbird, the other two kits available at Hobbynut Models, all those MCW paints, Mr. Hobby thinners, primers. They're excellent, guys. Top notch. I'm using that leveling thinner and everything now. My cheap thinner I use for cleaning now, if that's any indication, where I always relied on that clean strip paint thinner to thin my clear coat, thin my paints, clean my stuff up. Now I'm just using it to clean. I'm not using it for anything else. That leveling thinner gets used in everything. My paints, my clear coats, whatever it is, that's what it gets. All that's available at Hobbynut Models, and you just hit that link down below. Helps the channel a little bit. Get some more stuff, some better stuff each time coming into the channel. Ryan Jones's website's down there. Go check him out. It's all set up beautifully now. You just hit that, whatever you want to hit, and that's a link. It takes you right there to him. Plus, there's a gallery of people that built models. Got his tires and wheels on them. Some amazing builds in there. Also, you'll see my crap in there. MGSF, another gentleman, truly busting his tail to create new product that's not normally available, as far as nobody does it. That's his wheelhouse, making things that nobody else does and making it at high quality. And now it's available here in the U.S. Through Upscale Hobbies. So you don't have to worry about all that extra shipping and extra time to get it. So that's always a bonus. So you guys go show those gentlemen some love. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.